Gemini, hey there, Melissa here to do your weekly love reading. This is for the week of December 28th through January 3rd. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It's not going to resonate for all Geminis. If it does resonate for you, I would love a like and a subscribe from you. If you already are subscribed, thank you so much and welcome back. This is a love reading. We're going to be looking at the energies that you bring to this connection, the energy the person you have in mind brings, and then a potential outcome between the two, as well as an overarching energy. Anything you need to know about me, you can find in the About section of my channel. And anything you need to know about booking a personal reading or leaving the channel a donation, you can find in the description box below. Let's get at your love life. The energy you bring to this connection is the Nine of Wands. The energy the person you have in mind brings is the World card. And then the Judgment card for the potential outcome. Some powerful energies so far. And then we have the King of Pentacles as your overarching energy, which also I see as a powerful energy. We got communication, we've got some sort of kind of weighing things out, juggling, probably, I think we all have to do this. We all have to go back and forth from pros and cons, whatever it is. Like, we should always kind of not over-assess something, but assess things. Anyways, we've got the Soulmate card under here. There's been some defensiveness in the past, but I do think that after carefully, there's you, I feel like there's you picking this wand out of all of those, but I don't feel like it's been an easy path. I feel like there's been a lot of, what we all go through, especially anybody who's probably sitting here watching a tarot card reading, likely you're feeling divinely guided to things, including tarot card readings. And so I think when we're being called divinely to something, a great purpose, we end up going through some trauma, which I saw here, and some exhaustion is going to happen. But what I think is magical is that only so many of us can handle all of that. Anyway, the Queen of Swords. So I feel like you're being clear and communicative. Even, you know, I don't think, again, and we got the Eight of Wands too, so that also means clarity. I think you're being clear about what you want and and I feel like you're not taking anything less than what is best for you, which is amazing. The King of Pentacles can be a little bit closed off, emotionally wise, but I think that, and more importantly, it's stability. So it's like, this is a very stable connection, whatever this is. Not necessarily right now coming from the heart chakra, okay? But we're gonna get there. Some cups could show up. So the Nine of Wands is your energy, and what like I said, I really feel like in accordance with that Page of Wands, I really just feel like you have tried several wands, and this is the one that I feel like I said this to you last week. The porridge story from the, you know, whatever her name is, Goldilocks and the Bears, keeps coming to mind. I feel like you have, you know, we all do this. We've tried our options, and we even maybe have stepped away from this person before, thinking that this wasn't our home or our fit. And I feel like we have come to this realization that there just is no place like home besides this person, this wand. Interesting stuff. So this must be for somebody who's in a connection, and I feel like we were in a connection last week. It seems like they all run together. I got the World card for their energy. It's like, first of all, could be dealing with any fixed sign, but this is like them, you know, completing a huge cycle, a lifelong cycle. Basically, I like to think of it as kind of healing our perception of ourselves, so we can in turn see the world from a healed space instead of a damaged space. The Judgment card. This is probably what had caused that. This is like a total awakening of all that really matters, and I think like making sure we surround ourselves with things that matter, people that matter, connections that matter. Because this life is not guaranteed to us. It's actually the only guarantee is that we will eventually come to an end here in the fleshy form. So it's about really making sure the time you do have here, because again, you know, this could be our last minute. We never know. So it's about making sure what time we have left here is filled. Why can't I speak? Is filled with spending time with people we care about, doing things we care about. Okay, that's interesting that was so hard for me to say. But, and that's not always how that comes out. That's why the message on this right now is, again, I'll cleared up a little. It's just spending time with the people we love, doing the things we love, instead of all the other things that we thought mattered to us. That sort of mattered to us on a frivolous level, or, you know, on a gaining approval from others level, because we've been taught to gain the approval of others from birth. So it's hard to let that go and really just live out of a space that is about living for you. And in turn, everybody in your life is going to benefit from that, because when you live life totally for yourself, with no expectations from others and no need for their approval, you become just this purely. Well, you're joyful. You're truly fulfilled and happy when you're living for yourself. We got 2 9s. Oh, baby, what is happening here now? Okay, well, maybe this is you. I don't know. This is all so powerful, but it could mean you guys are ending a long relationship. Let's get more to... I'm going to actually just get all the cards here, and I don't want to speculate yet. But it looks like a lot of pain. I'm just going to say that now. So whoever I'm reading for, this is going to be a painful situation. Somebody who's walking through the darkness by themselves right now, trying to leave behind things that do not serve them, and not only do not serve them, but have held them back from all of their accomplishments. Okay, so I'm not trying to offend anyone. I hope, you know, you can check out your sun, moon, or your moon rising and Venus as well. If you're in a great place right now and are looking for more of a joyful reading, you might connect more fully with a different sign this week. What the See, this is why I wanted to get more on... Alright. I'm sorry. Okay, so... Oh my god. Why are you so stressed, baby? I don't see... I mean, this person looks lovely. Could be dealing with a Cancer, any fixed sign, Scorpio, Aries, any fire sign. Okay. I'm sorry, I just wanted to get that out of the way. And a Capricorn. Okay, so I'm going to go over your energy again. Like I said, you've got the 9 of Wands, the 9 of Swords, the 8 of Cups, and the Devil. The energy is that dark, ugly feeling that somebody... it's like questioning everyone, including yourself. Everyone's intentions, again, I don't know that many people have pure intentions. I will state that, and I'm not trying to be mean. It's about... People can only be as true with you as they are with themselves. So if you're meeting people who are being untrue to you, or people are being untrue to you, it's because they're being untrue to themselves, okay? So it almost feels like that. Like, just you're feeling... You're doing what you need to do, which is walking away from all of it. I feel like you're feeling like you don't know who to trust. You don't know... I think the Creator will bring us through this moment of realizing you never need to trust anyone. It's not important. It's none of our business, actually. If you trust yourself fully, you will never need to trust another human being. And I'm not saying to be untrusting or skeptical. It's just like trust yourself so much that you never need to trust another soul. You'll trust yourself to handle anything that comes your way. And because when people hurt us, they don't do it to hurt us. They do it because they're hurting, okay? I don't know. So whatever we're stressing out about, I feel like we are trying to walk away from things that don't serve us. Frivolous things that maybe were superficial and on the surface and very from the ego. But it is a hard walk, by the way. I've been there, and it is like, well, I'm leaving everything I know behind, and that's not, necessarily people even. Thoughts, old habits, old belief systems. You're walking away from things that they probably never really actually made you feel good. They made you feel valid, I think is the right word that's coming through. But I think you're coming to the space where that validation is only so long as they continue to validate you, right? So the only validation needs to come from within, and I don't know where validation is coming from, but that's what I'm getting right now. So I feel like you're walking away to find your own power and your own sunshine. But I feel like you're in a space of really having a hard time doing that. And it is absolutely the hardest thing you'll ever do. when you do it, there's nothing but pure sunshine on the other side of that darkness, okay? The person maybe you're walking away from all of this to get to, there's so much gorgeous energy here. Deep love, soulmate, like that sweet nostalgia feeling, that sweet, innocent love is what I'm getting. They have the World card, the Chariot, the King of Cups, and the Six of Cups. So the World card, like I said, is they have healed the perception of themselves, which is the most important perception we'll ever have, okay? And we're almost always wrong about it. So we all have either way too high of views of ourselves or way too low. Again, we're all just perfect just the way we are, right? But some of us, when we don't feel good about ourselves, we start to what's the right word I'm looking for here? Over-exaggerate our like for ourselves. So we get almost egotistical or arrogant. Either one of those come from a place of not feeling worthy, actually. Even arrogance comes from a space of insecurity. So I'm thinking that they have gone through this, they could have been on one side or the other of that. Their perception of themselves was inaccurate. Again, 99% of us have an inaccurate perception of ourselves. But I feel like they have healed that perception of themselves, and they're now able to charge forth towards loving, caring connections, which I don't know if you already have this person in your sights, if you're already in a relationship with them, and they've healed this perception while you're together, whatever it is, they are feeling ready to move forward. They truly, deeply either do love you now or will when you come into contact with them. This is looking like a soulmate connection. So I would just say, again, I feel like they've been through a lot to get to this space of pure love for you, or pure love in general, for themselves first and then for you. So they have gone through a lot, but they are coming out victorious. And again, I feel like very connected right now. I feel like being guided toward their higher self, their true happiness, in order to come into this connection with you. I don't know if you just don't see it right now, or if, I don't know. It's hard for me to get where this energy is coming from, because this is so great. So I'm almost wondering if you're not in connection with this person yet and you're walking away from a connection that had you stressed out. I'm going to take a sip of coffee. Okay. Sorry about that. And then, so we have the Judgment card in your potential outcome, the Judgment card, the Emperor, the Knight of Coins, and the Seven of Cups. And again, I feel like your person is choosing you hands down, okay? That's what I feel like right now, but I feel like you are having some sort of stress trying to decide, maybe just trying to shut out, because even, if your person feels all this energy with you and you don't feel it with them, this is, you have the right to be in a situation that makes you feel like this, you know what I mean? And no matter who we feel obligated to, well, the only person we should ever be obligated to is ourselves. And then we can pour into other people, but we need to pour into our own cup first. And this is not an energy of somebody who has taken time out to take care of themselves. It's like, almost like you've been trying so hard to take care of everybody else or other obligations or whatever it is. But I do feel like you're finally in this space where, you know what, I'm walking away from everything that that doesn't feel good. Anything that gives me that, people throw little belittling words. I don't even think they know they're doing it, but I feel like, friends, family, counterparts, whoever, if they haven't been healed, they accidentally throw little belittling words at you that will make you doubt yourself. And I feel like you are realizing that not only do you have the power to walk away from people that do that, it makes you more powerful when you do. Interesting stuff. So we've got the Judgment, like I said, the Emperor. The Judgment card, like I told you already, I feel like this is just you or this connection really being awakened to what really feels right from within, not what we think, we're supposed to do on the surface. We've been very pressured to do things the way that some people, it works for some people, okay, right? We're not all the same. So we should be doing what works for us. Again, no hurting people, no hurting yourself. But what works for us, and is truly in an effort to be happy, healthy, and just, my prayer is, I just want to be happy and healthy. I just want to be happy and healthy. Whatever that entails, I'll leave up to God. But I just want to be happy, healthy. I want to be good to people. I want to be good to myself, period. And I feel like that's that Judgment card, is really realizing that you just want to be happy, in whatever isn't going to be conducive to that has got to go. And I do feel like that the Emperor is stating just that you're taking charge of things and making sure that, I think realizing that you are in charge of that the only way to be in charge of that is you're in charge of who you do and don't keep in your life. And I feel like that is you even deciding who does and doesn't fit. The realist you, not, again, things that maybe we fit a mold, but but it didn't fit on the inside. I don't know, the ingredients weren't right. That's a weird message. So anyways, then you have the Knight of Pentacles, which I do think does signify stability, as well as the King of Pentacles in your overarching energy. I love the Knight of Pentacles. Everybody hates him. He is cautious. He is slow moving, and I feel like he is like taking his time and doing it all right, making sure that every little thing is done right. And I think sometimes what can happen here is, okay, we're not going for perfection. We're going for just do it. Like, it feels right, do it. You know what I mean? If it feels right, your intuition is telling you it's right, it's right. So I think that is where he could use a little kick in the butt. But otherwise, even, he might be slow moving, but what he does build lasts forever. So this Seven of Cups here in your outcome, I need to look at it for a second here. I almost wonder if this is what's going on, is that you've got several options, which, again, I think I've said this to you before. I don't find that hard to believe at all. But I think that you're coming to the realization that not just because I have 400 options doesn't mean 400 options will make me happy. Just one of those is for me. And I feel like that is you coming to this, but going through some, we need to learn that by way of some trauma. Because we need to learn what doesn't fit for us, to find out what really does. And anyways, I could go on and on about it, I guess. So I feel like this is you really trying to weigh out what fits you truly and deeply, and trying to walk away from everything that doesn't. And that is absolutely the only way to true happiness. Freedom. You are releasing any self-imposed restrictions or perceived limitations through the loving energy of openness. I love this, you guys, because I really feel like this is you walking away from... I feel like you have been guarded up. I feel like you have stepped beyond that, and you're walking away from anything that doesn't serve you to bring you to this space of freedom. Once you realize that the only person that needs to be impressed by you is you, it brings a freedom. First of all, everybody will be impressed by you when you don't need them to be. But it's like a freedom that you can literally walk out into the world and do things because you want to do them, not because you feel this constant, again, from birth, we are taught to walk on eggshells around people, to do things according to other people's feelings. Go, as long as you're not hurting anybody or yourself, go with what works for you. Okay, let's shake some dice. It says Aquarius and the number 4. I love you guys so much, and I will see you next week. Mwah.